A lot of young folks are going to need good luck looking for a job. Graduation season just around the corner. And you combine that with the thousands who've been laid off from energy companies, and the competition to find a job is fierce. So how can you help yourself? Dr. Tracey Wilen specializes in workforce opportunities. Her most recent book is Employed for Life. She joins us now with some smart things you can do with your resume. So let's start with that new graduate, someone who is just joining the workforce. What 2 tips would you give them?
Sure. Number 1, keep your resume to 1 page. You truly will only get a 20 or 30-second scan. And number 2 is don't spam your resumes to every job out there. Just pick 1 or 2. Keep it focused on what your experience or what you learned in school. Maybe it's marketing. And keep it focused, because that's what they're going to hire you for, is what you know.
We have, unfortunately, a lot of people who've been victimized by the oil and gas downsizing. What advice might you have for folks in that situation?
So I would look at out-of-the-box thinking, such as volunteering perhaps once a week, maybe in healthcare where there is hiring, showing that you have the expertise. Number 2, I would look at creating a portfolio career, which is really putting together a number of freelance or temporary type of work. And I would also look at some of the emerging on-demand job sites, such as Elance, Thumbtack, Gigwalk.
Okay, I'm going to have to stop you there because I don't know what any of those words were. Tell me what that means.
So actually, professionals and skilled people can post their skills on these sites. And I, as an individual, can go and find them. So for example, when I give a speech, I go to Thumbtack to find a photographer who's in the local area. So companies use like Gigwalk. Retailers can use Gigwalk to find people to help them when there's a store opening. Might be looking at the parking lots, it might be looking at the clothing, might be looking at the brands, because they need temporary workforce. And I think this is a way that people can really build skills and experience and keep busy while they're looking for a job.
Okay, and that's very interesting. Actually, we were just saying that Saks Fifth Avenue has just expanded, so a store like that might be a perfect example. A lot of people also work from home these days.
Yes.
And that's also quickly.
Yes, that's serious business too. You know, 1 out of 3 Americans do freelance. Large percentage of these jobs are from home. And you can make a lot of money and just be able to have to get comfortable with looking for jobs online and talking to companies about remote opportunities.
All right, thank you, Dr. Tracey Wilen. Thank you so much for your advice and your information. And we will have her live with us on Facebook right after the new news. So if you've got a question, head to the KHOU Facebook page, and she's going to do her best to answer your question live on Facebook.